Alright, what's good, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. This one, I'll be doing a little sit-down podcast style mini case study on how Jacob made $40,000 this month. This is Jacob. Little introduction about yourself.
What's good, YouTube? It's Jacob from Erie, Pennsylvania. Moved to Arizona about a week ago.
Yeah, he moved here like a week ago. I got here around 2 weeks ago. We all met in like the BSM Discord, just a normal Discord talking about e-com. Eventually we became friends, started going on trips and stuff like that. Now we're here in Arizona, fucking about to make $1 million this year. So, like I said, this is a little case study. Jacob is an absolute fucking killer in dropshipping. When did you start dropshipping?
About a year ago. I want to say like November 2022 is when I first started. Like locked in like around May. So.
Yeah. So when did you join the BSM Discord then if you started dropshipping?
I joined like late 2022. And then, like, kind of, like, same time.
Yeah. And then, I just seen this dude's progression since the beginning. Like, he blew up a product. Should we talk about the first product he blew up? Yeah, so he blew up a first product. And his videos were really good. And I knew he was going to be a fucking killer in dropshipping if he just kept up, like, at this pace. And then it led to this right now, hitting a 40K month. So, yeah, you want to talk about your first product that you blew up?
First product I blew up was back in July. So I got my first sale in May with like a mid product, and then in July I blew the first like winner up. So I did 8K that month with the web shooter product. You've seen it probably on your burner at some point. If not, it's just like a Spider-Man web shooter product. Yeah, after like probably 5 products, I found my first winner, which was that Spider-Man toy, and basically hit like a 1K day off that on July 3rd or 4th, and then hit 8K that month. So it slowed down after that, but that basically showed me it was possible.
Oh, yeah, so that's a little introduction to his, like, dropshipping story. What about, like, what were you doing before dropshipping? Because you were just in high school, and I know you, like, worked some jobs and stuff. Like, talk about where you were working and stuff like that.
So, started at Arby's, $8 an hour. I was at Arby's till, like, probably April, and then I joined Premium, and I was like, bro, I gotta leave this job, bro. So, I quit in, like, April or May, maybe. Got my first sale in May. And then after I graduated, I wanted to like replace school with a job, so I was at least making money to like fund my stores and shit. So I got a job at Walmart then, and then literally next month, like so I started Walmart in June, and then blew up the product in July. And then I remember like right when I started Walmart, I was working like 9-hour shift, come home, go to the gym, and then like work like till like midnight on my stores and shit. Like after that, like all it took was like 1 month of locking in really. And then I quit in about probably like August.
I want to ask you, like, you ever reminisce on those times? Because I know, like, when I was working at In-N-Out, kind of the same story, bro. I worked, like, 8-hour shifts, came home, literally took my pre-workout as soon as I got home, went to the gym, came home and grinded dropshipping until, like, 3 in the morning. Woke up the next day at, like, 9 a.m. to go back to In-N-Out. And that was just, like, the fucking glory days of just grinding, bro. You ever, like, look back on those days and be like, damn, like, I really made it out that shit?
Yeah, like, I appreciate it because, like, without that, you can't really appreciate, like, where you are now. So I think everybody should work a job because, like, you're going to hate that shit and it's going to make you want to, like, leave. So that's, like, when you're really, like, you really want it bad. That was when you need to make it happen.
And also just having a job, like, I feel like makes you appreciate the money you make from dropshipping because when we're dropshippers, like, it looks like we're making money out of thin air because we kind of are, bro. We just film products and go viral and, like, money just, like, is numbers on a screen on a fucking Shopify dashboards. It feels fake. So I feel like, yeah, definitely having a job, like, makes this shit feel real and, like, makes you appreciate the money you're making. Like, bro, because having a job is a struggle. If anybody has a job, like, you know what it's like. So, yeah, fucking from Arby's to Walmart to making dropshipping really happen. Let's talk about, like, the product. You don't have to leak where you find the product, but what's some things you look for in a product? And what's some things like this product had that like made you like really want to run it?
Okay, so for this product, I'd say the main thing is, there's 2 main things. I'd say the niche. So the niche of this product is super powerful. I'm not going to leak the niche, but if you know, it's a crazy niche. And other people have seen like crazy success in it too. So the niche is probably the number one, honestly. I think my CVR on my highest day was like 3%. And that just shows you how passionate that niche is and like other like weed products might be like 1%. You can still hit those numbers with weed products, but I'd say it's more rare probably. Yeah. But this niche is just so passionate. And other thing I'd say is probably like it's emotional. And it's like useful, it's vibrant, it's colorful. like all these things you should be looking for. So like when I found this product, it like jumped out to me, and I like knew like, yeah, this is a banger. So I just ran it up, and I already knew it was going to be a banger. So I already had that confidence to run it up, I guess. So it basically popped out at me, emotional and good niche.
In case you missed that, he said the product popped out at him. That means like when he first saw it, it was kind of intrinsically viral. It stuck out from the page. And once again, he wasn't scrolling on his burner for this product. The burner is fucking cooked. We're scrolling on a specific website. But like he's saying, we're just scrolling through a website and like it pops out at you. That's how you know like when a product catches your attention. If you were to run that product on TikTok and someone swipes, it's most likely to catch their attention as well. So that's a really good thing, like something that's intrinsically viral. Also, like he said, sparking emotion in the viewer is like a key thing. Should we go into like how much did you make this month and like what was your biggest day and like how did that feel and all that?
All right, so this month I ended off 37K. So a little bit shy of 40, but it's all right. And then highest day was 13K, like 13K on the dot. So that 13K day was pretty crazy. Like I never really thought I was going to hit a number like that, honestly. Because before my previous day was 1K. So 1K to 13K is a pretty big jump, bro. Like I was not expecting that. And then the day before, so I basically did 20K in 3 days. So the day before was a 4K day, and then 13K, and then the day after was a 4K day too. So basically like 20 racks. Yeah, the 13K day, I remember I was on a BSM call, and basically the day before was a 4K day, so I was already like hype as shit. And then we were in the call at like 1 a.m. From midnight to 1 a.m. I was already at a 1K day. And then by like 2 a.m. I was like 2K, and then I woke up to 4K. Went to the gym, was like 6K, like 1 o'clock, bro, and then it just kept going. So the sales were like going off all day, and yeah, it was a crazy experience. Like everybody needs to experience a big day like this at one point. So that's just another goal to try to achieve. It's a crazy experience.
Yeah, I remember that call. We were like on a BSM call, and my product was blowing up at the time too. I hit like a 2.5K day. I was hype as shit, and Jacob like turned on his camera, flips over his screen, and I see $13,000 on the dashboard. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, like he said, like that's something everybody needs to experience, like a big ass day like that. It just completely shifts your mindset. I've never hit a 13K day. Like Jacob's a fucking goat at this shit. I think my biggest day is like 8.6K, but still a lot of money, guys. Like that's why we're talking about the jobs and appreciate the money that you make with dropshipping. But how do you think that money like affected your mindset? And like, how'd you like, did it like switch your mindset in any way?
Yeah, so that's probably like, the money is cool, but the biggest thing is the mindset, I'd say. Like making like all that money in one day, like, yeah, that's great. But I would like the mindset is way more valuable, because now like to me, like a 1K day isn't like anything now. Like it's not, it doesn't hit like before that'd be like a massive goal. But now it's just like, okay, I need more. Like it's basically gonna push you to want more, because like how do you compete with like 1K when you already made 13K? Like it's not, it makes it seem like less, which is a good thing, because you're just gonna want to like level up and want more money. So that's probably the biggest part. Like now I want to hit a 15K day, like a 20K day, bro. Yeah, it just makes you want to have like bigger goals, because all right, 13K, now I need to go to like 15, 20. So, and 1K isn't enough now, so I just need more.
Yeah, that's hella facts. Once you see this shit is possible and you see $13,000 on your Shopify dashboard, bro, you're gonna want more. And it also just shows you that this stuff is really possible. Like if you haven't made money dropshipping yet, you're probably like, is this shit even possible for me? But then like once you see it in your own dashboard, you're like, wow, this shit is actually possible and I can really do this shit. That's what we're hoping like to give you guys motivation right here. Like if we can do it, like anybody can really do this shit, guys. So just know it's possible, guys. What about going into like making TikToks, making videos? What do you think are some of the keys to going viral and like things you implemented in this product that like helped you blow it up?
Okay, so I'd say 3 keys to going viral. You want your video to have good like fluid movements. So that by that I mean like don't have basically choppy things. So for example, if your product is, say it's like in a gift box, right? And you're opening the lid, you don't want to cut the clip to where it's like you're struggling to open the lid and like it takes like it shouldn't take 3 seconds to like get the lid off. Like make it already happening, as like the lid should already be going off like as you're cutting the clip, so it just cuts like a smooth clip. And then you could also get into like hand movements, pretty important too. Like once you develop like certain movements for your product, you can basically just repeat them, and it makes like filming videos like super fast. I probably spend maybe 5 minutes per video, and I'm still making money. So once you have those down, it just makes the process like hella simple. Also, like, pay attention to like sounds are very important. For me, my product's more emotional, like I said, so wanted to pick sounds that were emotional or they target my audience basically. So I would basically optimize my product like account. So for my product, I would but basically like videos in my niche and then scroll on my For You page, and that optimizes it. You can look for sounds and like hook ideas too. So that's what I did. Helps you go viral. And then also just make sure your videos, like, make sure they're not too long. Like, make sure the pacing is right, because your video really needs to be like 7 to 10 seconds probably. That's what I would say. Usually what I do. Simple video, like 7 to 10 seconds, that's emotional, and make sure it sparks emotion, make sure it like reaches your audience. That's basically all.
Oh, like you just said at the end right there, like, make sure it hits your audience. As you guys know, we do TikTok organic dropshipping. We don't run ads. So when you run ads, you have like, you pay Facebook and you pay TikTok to show your product to your target audience. When we run organic, like, we can't do that. So what you want to do is when you go viral, like, you want to go viral in your niche. You want to go viral and like hit your target audience. So like, once you go viral, the people who see your videos actually want that product, go straight to your website and buy the product. So like he's saying with everything like that, like, optimize your For You page, see what's going trending in your niche, use sounds that are going trending in your niche, use hooks that are going to spark emotion in the target customer in your niche. So that's really important for you guys to understand that, because you can't just go viral for like a random reason and cause too much controversy, or else you're not going to get any sales. Also, another thing is just like, you need to make good videos, but at the end of the day, I think dropshipping is like more than 50% product. You just need to have the right product. Jacob has an insane product that we're not going to talk about. We're not going to leak it yet because he's still making money with it. But it's just an insane product that has never been seen in the market. Like, he brought it to TikTok. It was a completely untapped product that he brought. Just the product is your number one priority. Then videos are your second priority. And obviously it's a bonus if it's an untapped product, because you're going to get the whole share of the market. And now Jacob has people like running his product, but like, he's already blown it up so much and he was the first one on it that like he made the most money. So how do you feel about like untapped products and stuff like that?
Me personally, I just don't test products that are like already like ran through or saturated at all. If I'm going to test a product, I want it to like preferably be untapped. So all my winners have been like untapped products that I brought over. So, I mean, if something's good and I see like only one account's running it, I'll still like try to run it. But for the most part, my success has been like bringing new products over personally. So I think that's also like more experience thing. If you're a beginner, you should probably like copy what other people are doing, because you're not gonna know what you don't know what you're doing if you're just starting out. Like, for us, like, we know what we're doing, so we can bring products over because we already have ideas. Like, your ideas aren't gonna be successful for the most part. Like, so if I was a beginner, test a couple products at least, like copy other people like word for word if you have to, and then study like what made it go viral basically. And then once you have a little bit of experience, you can bring over your own products.
Yeah, that's a good tip for like making videos, but also even for finding products. Like, if you're a beginner, you should be scrolling on your burner so you see what's going viral, you see what type of products people are running. Once you are actually doing this shit for like months and months and months, and you develop an eye for products, that's when you can go on AliExpress and other websites that we won't really mention, but you can go on websites like AliExpress and actually scroll through and just see what's intrinsically viral, what pops out to you. And like, that's how you develop a good eye for products. But that's basically what Jacob does. He has a really good eye for products. Like, he does product research and like shows me the craziest shit I've never seen before. So he has a really good eye for products, and that's just because he's been doing this for like over a year now. So just develop your skills. It's not bad to scroll on your burner. Like, keep scrolling on your burner until you get an eye for products. Then that's when you can go on other websites and bring the untapped products to TikTok. All right, what about we talk about any like issues you've encountered with this product? I know there's been some things that popped up because it's February, but what are some issues you encountered with this product?
Okay, so if you guys are dropshippers, you probably know about Chinese New Year. I didn't for some reason. I didn't even know it existed till like the day before it happened. So my biggest day was February 4th or 3rd. I can't remember. I think it was 4th, but basically 4 days into Chinese New Year, because it starts on like February 1st, I think. So 4 days in, it's like takes like 25 days. They're gone for like 3 whole weeks. So I could basically just couldn't, if you don't know what it is, I couldn't ship out any orders because they go on like a big vacation. So all the suppliers are down. You can't fulfill any orders for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I was basically stuck with thousands of orders that I couldn't even fulfill. And they just like recently shipped out like maybe a week ago. So obviously I was getting a lot of email complaints. If you are in that situation, please hire a VA, because he's been telling me for like months now to hire a VA, and I just like didn't do it for some reason. It takes like 30 minutes. It's not hard. There's a whole resource in premium. It's not hard. It takes like 30 minutes. But if you don't hire a VA, you're going to be fucked. You're going to be spending like 3 hours on emails a day. That's not fun. I've gotten like 13 chargebacks, but I'll probably win a lot of them because I can show proof of shipping. But so overall, it's not that bad. You're going to lose a little bit of money, but I still obviously made way more than I'm losing. So it's still W.
Yeah, like you said about the VA, guys, we're drop shippers, guys. Our job is not to answer emails. We just find the products, make the videos, and go viral. And Jacob was over here tweaking about answering emails. He's like, bro, I'm getting hella chargebacks, and he was like tweaking. That's not our job. Just hire a VA, let them deal with that shit. Like, that's not our job. You can hire a VA on Upwork for like $4 an hour. That should be like $8 a day. Hopefully you're making a lot more money to cover that expense. $8 a day shouldn't be a lot for you. But like you said, yeah, there's resources in the Discord for that. All right, now what type of mindset do you think it takes to succeed in dropshipping? Because sometimes it can be inconsistent. You can like not make money for weeks, sometimes months. So what type of mindset do you think it takes to succeed in this game?
Yeah, so basically the biggest thing is just being consistent, like showing up every single day, even when you're not making money. So there was like a 4-month period after my first winter. I only made like 1 or 2K profit. So obviously that's stressful. Like I quit my job, wasn't making money, but I knew that eventually I was going to hit a breakthrough, which I did. So if you have that end goal in mind, you're just consistent, show up every day, you're going to break through at some point. For me, it was like a 13K day. For you, it could be more, but who knows? Like, it's going to pay off for the time you were making money.
All right, what about like, how did you come across like my content and like find out about BSM, and like when did you join the Discord and all that stuff?
I'm pretty sure I joined BSM in like November 2022. I found one of your TikToks, and it basically like funneled to the YouTube and the Discord. I just fucked with their content, so I joined. And then I was in the Discord, probably wasn't taking it very seriously till like May or April. That's when I like actually started dropshipping like seriously, and that's when I started seeing progress.
And like Jacob mentioned in the beginning, Jacob's from Erie, Pennsylvania. And in the BSM Discord, we have a really strong community of just like a bunch of dropshippers. It's not really like a course. We're just like a bunch of group of friends of dropshippers that just grind together, hop on calls every week. And what I started doing is like planning out trips for the Discord, because we're all friends. So it's like, why not just go on trips together? So we went to LA, we went to Miami, we went to Arizona, and Jacob pulled up to Miami with us and to Arizona. So how did those like trips help you expand your mindset, like anything like that?
Trips are hella cool because you actually get to like see people doing e-com in real life. Because if you're a dropshipper, you probably like in your hometown, you don't see anyone doing what you do. Like it's hella lonely. Like, but when you meet up with people that actually do it, like when you're around, you just like collaborate like the ideas come easier. So that's probably the biggest thing. And then also like Miami, bro, like how are you, like you're going to go to the 52nd floor in a penthouse, like look at the whole view of the city, like all of Brickell. It's going to like elevate your mindset too. Like I didn't even know that stuff existed until I went there. So that makes you want to work harder to achieve that lifestyle. Trips are like also a massive thing. And if you guys have the money to afford a trip and the time, definitely do it. It's going to expand your mindset. And taking a trip to Arizona led to us moving here. And now we're all making way more money. So it's a good investment.
Yeah, like you just said, we just went on trips together, and like basically the dudes that came on the BSM trips, we just became like hella close friends, and we just like all decided to move to Arizona together, and like that's where we're like right now. We're just all here together, all grinding. We're all about to come up this year. So yeah, it's pretty cool how we all like met in Discord, and just like now we're boys and making money together. So you want to talk about what happened to your collarbone? Because Jacob just got to Arizona, and like the second day this shit happened. So what went wrong?
So got here literally 24 hours after I got here. We were riding scooters, and somehow I fell. I hit into the back of Devin's scooter and fell off. I broke my collarbone. Had to call 911, go to the fucking ER. Bunch of crackheads at the ER.
Oh, God.
So not a great experience. I need surgery now. I'm basically cooked. I'm gonna have a metal plate in my clavicle, but it's all right because I'm still filming, still making TikToks, still making money. So there's really no excuse. Like, look at me, bro. I'm still filming.
Oh God, Jacob is literally in a sling. He cannot film with his right arm, and he's still filming with just one arm with his left. He sets up the tripod, and I see him fucking grinding every day, filming his products with one fucking arm. So if you guys have excuses and trying to be lazy and all this shit, like, prime example, like, what it takes to be a dropshipper. Like, this dude does not stop. That's why he's a fucking killer, and that's why he's going to succeed in this game for, like, the long term. Yeah, any, like, last motivation you want to give to the people before we end this?
Less than a year ago, I was at Arby's. Now I'm in Arizona, living in, like, a luxury apartment. Not even trying to flex, just, like, show you how quick you can make this shit happen. Like, I was working at Walmart, like, 4 or 5 months ago, bro. Like, it took a couple of trips, couple, like, months of dedication, and you literally can change your life. So it doesn't have to take, like, years and years. Like, everybody wants it to happen quick. It literally can happen quick. Like, you can make it happen quick if you just work harder. So honestly, like, just set big goals. Like, set bigger goals than you even, like, if you set a goal to make 100K this, like, in a year, and if you don't hit it, you're gonna hit like 50K. But if you set a goal to make like 250K, if you don't hit that, you're at least gonna hit like 100K. So just set massive goals, put yourself out of your comfort zone, and make this shit happen.
Yeah, just keep grinding, believe in yourself. By the way, you're seeing Pooh sitting right here. This is not his product. This is just, we put it here for fun because it's so cute, and it's just so cute. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up the case study, how Jacob made $40,000 this month. What'd you, like, end off with in total?
$44,000.
$44,000 off this product. So that's gonna wrap up this case study. If you want to find Jacob on socials, I'll put his Instagram right above his head right here. Go follow him. So that's gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for watching.
Peace out, YouTube.
I'm going to the top, I call this shit the promised land.